rises. So today it is an atrocious type of weather. I'm not gonna really say atrocious, but it's off and on, raining, then you hear thundering and wind blowing, and it's like whatever. But today is Monday, April 16th. It is the first day of rehearsal for my show, May 25th. Because if you guys do not know, as of now, I am headlining my first show on May 25th at the Davenport Theater here in New York. I am super excited. I'm having a live band and everything. Going to have 2 opening artists, and it's just going to be like really dope. So guys, please don't miss it. The link is in the description box below where to get tickets. It's on my Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. It's posted everywhere, and it's going to continue to get posted because I'm actually working with a promoter and a PR team on this show, and it's just like too legit right now. It's too legit to be real for me, and I'm just like, yeah. I don't want to keep talking like forever because I really need to get out of here, and see you guys in a bit. Oh, this weather is crazy out here right now. You guys can't even really see, but it's still not horrible. Like, it's just a rainy day. Nah, you can't really see because it's so light. I mean, it's raining, but it's light. Okay, what's going on, guys? I have made it here to the rehearsal studio here at Astoria Soundworks. By the way, I'm always booking here. They have great rates and great rooms for your rehearsals. Really quick, I have not had a morning with so much foolery in so long. And I have calmed down. I have. But it definitely took me a minute. It's all good. It's all good. Because one thing about it, the show must go on. I'm going to tell you guys about it later, because right now I'm starting to have the members come in and everything. It's just a little bit too lengthy right now to explain. So I'm going to tell you guys later. Hi, James! Oh my gosh. Thank you. Thank you so much for like this last minute.
It's cool.
Alright, so what's good? Just got out of rehearsal, and now we are about to grub and get something to eat. Y'all, guess what I did? Guess what my butt did? Left my laptop in the rehearsal room. Ain't that some shadoodles? Let it boot. Hi. Had a pretty good rehearsal. I'm very glad to hear my songs in live form. A couple of things I'm gonna work on. I know it's all in practice. The background scene is sounding great. The band was great. Everybody, still learning. Anyways, about to get something to eat, and I'll see y'all in a bit. Got to get the tickets done for the show, and I totally forgot to send the tickets to my email. For Wi-Fi at Staples. Got the tickets printed. It's here. The camera's gonna be blurry on it. That's all good. A few more things done, and next thing is gonna be payment day. Nothing but payments. When I tell you I am sleepy, Ate that food, got that itis, tired. I've been up. Bronx freaking woke me up at 7, 8 o'clock this morning with all that meowing. Oh, they're dealing with a whole bunch of mess. Okay, so let me tell you guys what happened. So it was like 7, and the weather had got like pretty bad. So it was just like raining, and it was some thundering, there was wind blowing, but I didn't think it was horrible. Like, you know, it's rainy weather, and that's here. Now, one of the members that I had on the gig lives in the Bronx, as well as his brother, who was on the gig as well. So he texts me, like, the gig is canceled, right, because of the weather. And I'm like, no, the gig is not canceled. Like, we can still go. Like, I'm still going to book it, like, even on the train to this rehearsal. That's what I meant to say, the rehearsal. And then he was like, have you looked outside? It's like the Wizard of Oz out there. And I was like, well, have your umbrella and your red slippers, because like this rehearsal is going to still happen. Then he just like all of a sudden like just went off the chain. Like, oh, you think it's funny and all of this and all of that. So some of the other band members in the group was texting, no, the gig is not canceled just because of rain. If it was snow, you know, or something like that, then yeah, we can see, you know, something like that. But this is just rainy weather. And some studios have cancellation fees, you know, it's coming out of her pocket. Like, no, like the gig is not canceled. And then another person was like, listen, we're all adults. We can all make it to this gig. You know, this is just rainy weather. I went in this weather to go to dinner last night and like blah, blah, blah. And then calls me on Facebook video. I mean, dude was going off. F y'all and everything that y'all saying in that text message, because I'm not about to risk my life going out here to some rehearsal for a gig that's what, $100, you know, just like talking off the chain. Oh my God. And then he says, me and my brother are not going to get out there in that weather to come to that rehearsal. I mean, like, stern with it. So I was like, you know what? Okay, cool. You don't have to talk to me like that. Like, I don't talk to you like that. I don't talk to anybody like that, because first of all, I don't curse, which you should know. And then he was saying that I was making fun of his life being in a dangerous situation. But I was just like, you know what? Okay, cool. You can't do the gig. All right. So I sent out a text that the keys and drums is not going to be able to make it because of the weather. So I'm going to have to make some adjustments. Boy, then the drummer sends a question mark in the text. And I'm like, okay, so I think at this point he doesn't really know what's going on. And then the other dude was just, his brother was just running his mouth and like was talking for him. So then when he sends a question mark, so I text his phone and I'm just like, yeah, your brother was very adamant about it. Like, he caused a whole fuss and everything about you two not being able to come to the gig because of the weather. And I was like, so are you still going to come? Or, you know, so and then I call him, so he doesn't answer his phone. He doesn't text back. So then his brother calls me back, and now he's talking to me regular. And I was like, see, now the way that you're talking now is the way you should have been talking to me in the first place. Because there's no need to be cussing at me, to be like, you know, F you and everything. I mean, y'all and everything y'all saying in the group and whatever. Because if I respect you in that way, whether we disagree on something or not, I'm not going to be talking to you just any kind of way. But it doesn't seem like your brother like was kind of like agreeing to it. I was like, so is he still coming? So he goes to his brother like, yo, you know, are you still going to go to the rehearsal? Because I'm looking at the weather and it's like, you know, horrible out there and I can barely walk outside. Mind you, we probably had 2 different weather conditions. I don't know. Like, it was pretty bad and stormy and stuff here, but it wasn't bad enough for me to not book it to the train without a car and make it to the gig. So his brother's like, what you mean? She sent out a text saying that, you know, keys and drums wasn't going to make it, and that was just real unprofessional on her part to send out a text like that. You know, I'm too cordial for that. Nah, I'm staying in. I'm going to sleep. I was like, what? I was like, no. This is when, like, this is where, like, I totally feel like I began to yell and not even, like, care about whoever else is living in this house. And I was like, no. You tell him that he don't call me unprofessional, because you the one that spoke up for both of y'all and said that both of y'all was not going to be able to come to the rehearsal because of the weather. Then he tells me that he was there when he said that. Okay, so if he was there when he said that, what he should have did was call or text me and be like, yo, I just heard what my brother said, but I'm not on that. I'm still going to make it to the rehearsal. Like, you should have texted back or called or something. Because apparently, if you sent that question mark, you wasn't really on that. So, I mean, I don't know. So, if you wasn't on it, then, like, what is the problem? And then tells me, my brother didn't like how you sent the text, and that's just between him and you. I don't have anything to do with that. And I'm like, you don't have anything to do with it. You the main one that opened up your big mouth for the both of y'all. So it just like got really crazy and just like escalated really quick. And I was just like, I don't ever talk to you like that. And you calling me, cussing at me on a video and all this. And it was just like a whole mess this morning. I haven't had a morning with so much foolery in I don't know how long. But that right there, it just got real hostile like real quick. And I was just like, you know what, see this, I'm not even trying to do this. I stopped being like an argumentative person like years ago, because I used to argue like up and down when there was something to really argue about. Like I don't just argue just to be arguing, but when it's something to really argue about, like a good debate. That's what I was. I was a great debater. But now I really try to stay out as much confrontation as possible. But man, that joke was just so crazy. Like I was just tired from the argument, and I was just like, this is just so ridiculous. So ridiculous. But I was like, you know what? I will find some kind of forgiveness in this whole quarrel that just went on. So you know what I did? I became a big person. I was like, and I took both of them too. Both of them what was on my mind. I told the one brother, now let me apologize, because after your brother spoke for you that both of you was not going to come to the gig, I should have texted and called you and asked you personally before sending the text. So excuse me for updating the band members about what's going on with the band. However, you need to check your brother and tell him to stop talking for you and you do your own thing, because he's the one that got you out on this gig. Then I text him. I apologize for making it seem like I was making a joke about your life or death dangerous situations by going out in this weather. However, you really need to watch the way that you talk to people. It doesn't matter who it is, because there's just certain things that we just can't do. We can't change the weather. So if you can't make it, you just can't make it. Okay, cool. That's that. But don't be, you know, flying off at the mouth and everything. Like, so my other friend who was in the band, I ended up telling him about the situation. Boom, real quick, like hopped on like someone else so fast. And I'm just so thankful that they were like, yeah, cool, yeah, we can do it. We can do rehearsal like right now, because of course it's the day of and it's like an hour before rehearsal. And you know, they took that and they took the gig date. So I'm like, that's what's up, man. I really appreciate them for that. And rehearsal went very well. I'm very pleased. We're gonna have another rehearsal. I do regret not vlogging a little bit of what happened today for you guys, but I will next time. And also I'm so upset that I did not record anything of our sound that we did today, but oh shoot. Y'all, when I tell y'all, I'm pretty sure you guys are probably exhausted, like hearing me talk about this whole situation. And I know I'm like leaving like little bits out of the conversation, but that was just pretty much the whole gist of what happened this morning. And that whole thing happened between like 8 and 10 o'clock. And rehearsal started at 12. So I'm just getting back in the house. I just got the tickets. I'm going to get ready to set those up. And I want to take a nap at this point. Today is Monday, and I was supposed to release a video yesterday on Sunday. But me dealing with this show, you guys, I just asked, please forgive me for not being so consistent with these uploads. I try to upload as fast as I can, but dealing with this show, which don't get me wrong, I'm loving the work of this show, but it is delaying me for doing consistent uploads on here with you guys. So I do apologize. Hopefully it will be over soon. Hopefully I can start getting videos done and edited and everything before the upload day. But I'm just not sure. It's just a lot going on right now. I'm pretty much much done with like the hecticness of the show for now. In a way, I'm not too sure. Oh, yeah, man, that food got me in the itis. Dang, Bronx, even you yawning. Grand Rising Arisers. So yeah, different look, but anyways, that's neither here nor there. I am on my way to attempt to go and eat this brunch, and it is Sunday. It is the week after. So you guys will actually be seeing this vlog today. Today is Sunday, April 22nd. So yeah, it is definitely the following week. It's this place called Lemon Jungle. I have been trying to go to this place for months. Always try to go with someone, which is the reason why most of the time I go by myself. And there goes my bus, and I gotta run. Come on, wait. What the freak? Was that the express? Guys, this day is just so freaking beautiful and nice. Like, the weather is nice. Like, I don't really need this jacket, but I'm comfortable with it on, so I'm gonna keep it on. Anyways, there's nothing else really to be going on in this vlog. So hope you guys are having a wonderful day today, which is Sunday the 22nd. To hear somebody scream taxi is just like it's nostalgic, you know. On one of these days, I'm gonna go on one of those bikes. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and end this vlog. Ooh, this is a nice light right here. Okay, all right, yeah, let's do this right here. Arisers, arising, arising to the highest. We show up, we show out, so stay tuned for what's next.